In this video, I'm going to read few of my posts that I wrote on my Instagram page in the last 3 years. So here we go with the first one. In order to achieve something, you have to believe each day you can do something better than the last day. So I think this post pretty much say everything. However, I can add a few things about it. So let's take an example. For example, me doing video each Saturday. So every time I finish one video, I feel like I can do something better, and then eventually the next Saturday, I'm gonna try to make it better. So this is one of the things that gonna keep me like, you know, uh, do something better every day. And the other one is gonna be often it feels and seems there is no light at the end of the tunnel. Acknowledge that and go follow the plan you have in place. That's why it's crucial to have a plan to rely on it. Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna feel stuck, still. You're gonna get frustrated because like you're not getting the progress you're looking for, and also sometimes we just it's gonna seem like we're not getting closer. So in those scenarios, we just have to continue doing the same action, the same plan that we have, and then we continue doing it. Okay. At the end of the day, it's just a feeling. So we can acknowledge the feeling and then still act as we're supposed to act. Okay. There won't have any regrets if you fail. There will be regrets if you didn't try. So I have to put a little bit context for this post because, like, in order to have regrets, you have to feel in the first place, you have to have something in mind that you really feel like you should have done. Is if you have something you feel drawn to, you feel like that interests you, and then you don't pursue that, you don't try to see where that's gonna lead. This is when you will feel regrets. But if you don't have that in the first place, so there is no regrets. So the goal is not like to not try to find it, but it's just when you notice you have something that interests you, you're just gonna try to look how where it's gonna lead. The next one is going. This is a leap that I must take because if I don't, I will have to live with the regrets for the rest of my life. So basically, this is a little bit more personal post because in 2022, I decided completely to change the direction of my life. So this is one of the posts that was basically telling a little bit of what I was thinking. And also, this is another, I will probably make another video about like what happened in 2022 and then to give more context about the next post. Be grateful to where we are, but never be satisfied because you have a responsibility to make the most of it. You the most of it. It's sad to waste an opportunity that come to your way. So this is a post that I think it's also explain everything, but I'm still gonna add a few things here and there. So we have to be very grateful every day, to where we are. We have to look back sometimes to see like how far we came and to really like uh, be grateful. But in the same time, we cannot be too satisfied, too comfortable because if that's the case, we're not growing, we're not like becoming anything, we're not involving. So that's why like it's and therefore opportunity that come to our way, we will basically not gonna take them. Okay. So the another one, everything is bias, life or views or thoughts, process or instinct, and many more. Yes. So everyone has their own perspective. I have a perspective. You have a perspective. Everyone, like everything we do is it's biased, or even our instinct, what we feel like we should do, like sometimes it's biased too. So this is where like it's very important to truly know that, and then decide, and then not being not being too pursued by something. And yeah, so it's yeah. And another post is, do not try to talk, convince, and most importantly, look for support for the goal you're pursuing, because no one really care what you see as an opportunity. Most likely someone else not gonna be able to see it. At the end of the day, make your decision for yourself. So this is also um, a post that's really important, probably a little bit too rigid, in my opinion now. Um, but like when you have something in mind that you feel like that deeply calling you to go do it, to go try it, and you have to take the chance on you. You have to just like take that leap. And if you don't, and because someone tell you it's whatever, like the reason is, and you have to keep in mind, this is also the way they see it. This is their perspective. You know, only you can know truly. And you don't want also to not take this decision and then after resent that person that telling you like their opinion. So this is everything you have to keep in mind um, in those process. Last one, confidence can be gained by doing something over and over again with a positive outcome. So most most of the time, okay, if I were to write back, if I were to rewrite this post, I probably use expected outcome. So if we're doing something over and over again, so eventually, it has to, that's gonna make sense. Eventually it's gonna, we're gonna have confidence that the next time we're gonna do it, it's gonna be, uh, i- we're gonna have the expecting result. Okay. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for today, and for all the posts. Um, Thank you again for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow. And yeah, see you in the next one.